It's like, wow, it's going down. It's going down January the 20th. It's going down right now on December the 25th, right here at the big 1400 AM. Thank all y'all for sharing. I see you, Miss Ann. Yeah, you're going to have to get me how to pronounce that last name. I ain't going to even try today, but God bless you, darling. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, y'all. I got Brother Ray. You still with me, Ray?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We got Brother Ray all the way from the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, on the line here at the big 1400 AM downtown Hammond. Well, Ray, how is the weather in Chicago in the windy city?
It's actually not too bad. It's about almost 40 degrees. It's still pretty good outside. It's a great day.
Okay, y'all having a great day. The children enjoying themselves. Your wife is having a good time on today?
Yeah, we are actually rolling out, just leaving from family house on our way to the other family house.
You do it like I do it, huh?
Keeps it moving.
Yeah, you keeps it moving. So, tell my listening audience a little bit about your group. I know that Miss Leomi Boyd, the late Miss Leomi Boyd, used to travel to Chicago all the time for your group. Back in the day, she loved your group, and you all loved her. And she used to always talk about Evangelist Nelson Lockett. If I'm pronouncing that right, can you tell us a little bit about the history of God's Posse?
Sure. Well, first of all, let me say Merry Christmas to all your listeners on today.
Okay.
I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, enjoying family, and enjoying life.
Right.
But the group was organized in 1999 by Evangelist Nelson Lockett, which is our father.
Okay.
God gave him the vision, and we still going strong. He retired a couple of years ago, but he still encourages us and help us any kind of way that he can.
Right.
But since then we've been nominated for numerous of honors, Quartet of the Year, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We just love what we do.
Right. Well, I like your spirit because I have known about your group for many years, but you and I had never really communicated. But when you came down to New Orleans last year, out of nowhere, you just come up to me and started talking and let me know that you did know me. And I didn't have your music at the time, but you still just made me feel, special because you knew a little bit about me. First of all, how did you know much about me, Ray?
Well, I will say this, Miss Renee, that social media is a great thing.
Okay.
I noticed, on how you play gospel music, play some great gospel music, and, I try to support, and push all the radio announcers and stuff like that, because if we didn't have you to push our music, then we wouldn't be able to get our music out there to various places, especially places that we have never had a chance to go.
Right.
So we appreciate you guys just as much as you appreciate the artists. But when we had the chance, when we came there, 2 years ago to New Orleans for the GMWA, I finally had the chance to meet you, and it was a pleasure meeting you. And, you were just as kind and nice to us as we was to you, because that's what it's about, staying humble, keeping God first, and treating people like you want to be treated.
Right, and it was such an honor. It was such an honor how you just walked up out of it. I finally get to see you, Miss Renee, and then I knew of your group, but I didn't know all the babies. I know of your father, because me and Miss Leomi Boyd was very close, and I had opportunity to bring her here. And so it was just an honor and a pleasure for me, and just to have the humble spirit that you had, and for us to be excited to meet one another, that was just something special right off the top. And you gave me the CD, made sure I had the CD, and of course, you know me, I started playing it, and I found that one song that I liked, and I think you was kind of leery, because when I told you to listen one day, you said, what song you playing? Put Your Trust in Me, and I guess you thought I didn't like the other music. But
that song has been a tremendous blessing to us across the country, amongst some other songs, but Put Your Trust, and then there's another song on the album called The Kind of God We Serve. We've been getting a lot of response, especially with Put Your Trust, but a lot of responses for The Kind of God that we serve, because that song, if you're looking for a song that ministers to you, that's the song you want to hear. But I mean, God has really been blessing us with this album, and has opened up a lot of doors for us. This album has taken us places that we never thought we would be. We had the chance to perform at the Harold Washington Library this year.
Okay.
For Mr. Bob Myrovich.
Okay.
And then we had the opportunity to sing on WGN Morning News for Martin Luther King Day.
Great. Yeah. Well, I do realize that if you got something good and anointed out there, first of all, that's very important. If you got a good anointed project out there, because it can be well put together, and if it has no anointing on it, well, then that's another story. But then when you all have such an humble spirit, and then you appear to really be, glorifying God, that makes another difference. That makes another. Tell me this, your musicians, because I know a lot of artists have trouble when they want to promote themselves and when they want to go to an area, and when it's not really like a standard fee, or when you're trying to get your feet wet and you're trying to get out there like the old patriots did and get known. Your musicians, are they hired musicians, or are they a part of your group?
Our musicians are, our musicians. It's just a blessing to be able to have a group of guys that we're all on the same page and we all have the same focus in mind. So when that happens, it's easy for us to do things out of the normal, as we say, to do like a promotional thing, to get our ministry, our craft out there. And it's a beautiful thing when everybody's on one accord and on the same page, working together with the same common goal in mind. And that's to minister and bring men and women to Christ.
Okay. And that's the first thing. And even though we know that you all can't do that all the time, and sometimes, it has to be set up differently, but it appears that your group understand that sometimes to really do God's work, because you just straight up told me, because I was really stunned when you told me that you needed to talk to me, and that while you were going to Birmingham, that you wanted to see if you could come to Hammond. And of course, I'm straight up, like I've always been with every group has ever come here, that, look, you're talking about Hammond, and I'm going to promote it as hard as I can, because that's what I do. And I do radio, do a little bit of TV and all of that, and do the media. But I also told you, I said, you sure you want to come to Hammond on an open door program to do promotions? And I told you that we're going to do everything we can to get the people out. And I like what you told me, what I tell a lot of groups. You said that God is with you all, that you prayed about it, and you just believe that God is going to work it out. And every time I've talked to you, not trying to be doubtful and not trying to not have trust, but I'm just saying when you're dealing with people, but like you said, when God is in it, God is going to touch who hearts he needs to touch to make what happen. So share that with me a little bit. Why are you so confident that it's going to be all right regardless?
Well, the song tells it all. When you put your trust in Jesus,
right?
I mean, you don't need to worry about nothing else. I mean,
right.
Well, we realized, communication is key. And when I communicated to the guys, I was like, hey, let's do this. And the guys trust me enough to where when you give, it always comes back to you.
I know that's right.
And it comes back double.
Right.
And I don't know what God may have in store, just like I told you, when we come that weekend. But, you know, it was initially in my uncle's heart, which is the manager of the group. That's the one leading that song, Tim Henderson, Put Your Trust in Jesus.
Okay.
He had wanted us to take our craft to the convention, American Gospel Quartet Convention.
Which is in Birmingham.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
In Birmingham. So I was like, in my situation, when they follow me, you know, I lead by example. So I'm, you know, in order to be a good leader, you got to be a great follower.
Right, right.
And so when he had that in his spirit, I was like, let's do it. So I was like, something told me I've always wanted to get in the Louisiana area, come back to that area. And so something had told me to reach out to you. And when I reached out to you, believe it or not, I already knew everything was well.
All righty now. All righty now.
You know, whatever God got in store, I mean, if the Lord bless where it comes in like that, that's fine. But what I want to see is folks get delivered, set free, and blessed from the service.
Right,
If that happens and God saturates the service, if that happens, then our coming there is not in vain.
I know that's right. I know that's right. And what I'm hearing from you is your first mindset is ministry and blessing God's people. And then when you do what you're supposed to do for God, then he'll in return make sure he take care of you all, whatever you all are lacking. He'll make sure that it happens while y'all are out here.
Yep, because he said simply, whatever's right, he'll pay.
That's what he said. That's the word.
We got to, you know, don't get me wrong, I understand that there's a business aspect to quartet singing, but then there's also got to be in the forefront, what is the purpose that you're doing this for?
Right.
You know,
our
purpose as God's Posse, our purpose is to entertain the people to get their attention so we can speak our ministry.
Okay.
So they can receive something from God.
Tell me this, Ray. When y'all started in 1999, y'all was kind of young, and your dad was the one that organized it. You know, some people, when I said, when you ask what their name is, God's Posse, I like that. But when you got the older crowd, the word posse might seem slang to them, might seem worldly to them, but it's like y'all are a group, y'all are the posse. And I think I remember hearing that somewhere on one of those old Western movies or something. Where does the posse come from? Do you know?
Well, this is how it actually generated.
Okay.
When Evangelist Nelson Larkins had started the group, they were doing a program for his mother, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
And at the time, they didn't have no group name. He just had a group of guys that was helping them out singing.
Okay.
So his sister, which is, her name is Hazel Paul.
Okay.
She had said God's Posse.
Uh-huh.
Or the Posse. And that's how the name formed, God's Posse.
Right. Okay.
And so ever since then, they've been carrying that name as God's Posse.
And it's unique. It's different. And, you know, sometimes people dare to be different, you know, because just like Evangelist DJ Renee, one reason why it's DJ is because I maneuver and talk about the music like you should do, like a DJ would do, or like it's first cousin to evangelism, because I'm not just announcing or not just sitting here playing music, but I'm trying to make everybody that hear the song feel what I feel, feel the message of the song. And so a DJ is somebody who kind of like push you on the right track of a song, whether it be a secular DJ or whether it be a gospel DJ. They are not just there to play music, but it's make you feel every bit of that song. And so people, used to thought, one lady asked me, why they call you DJ and now call the rest of them DJ? They felt like that they was putting a slack on me. I told her that was not anybody else's ideal. That was my idea. So, because I did DJ in the secular. And then when God gave me an opportunity to DJ in the ministry, and when I became an evangelist, I had already taken the DJ name. And well, I was evangelist for a long time, but had not accepted the calling. But anyway, I talked to my pastor. I said, Pastor, what I'm going to do about my DJ? He said, just evangelist DJ Renee. I said, well, okay, cool. We all right now. We all right. It's going to work out. So, some people, have their opinion about different things. So I just thought I would ask, because when somebody asked me the name of the group and I said God's Posse, they kind of like took a second look. But, I think I know God do things, as I was saying earlier about my pastor's sermon today, that there's a time and a season for everything. I know that it's going to be all right, just like you do, and God put it in order. It's like I didn't have to beg for a place. And here recently, not long ago, God connected me with a minister that has a church. And he is open to singing, he's open to ministry, and he's ready for it. So he's given me that opportunity that we would have a place that is for that. Matter of fact, I have about 2 ministries, about 4, but I'm saying 2, and his in particular, he's just so humble and so awesome when it comes to allowing groups to still come, because a lot of times back in the day, and we're not going to expound much on it, but back in the day, a lot of times when the quartets didn't need no money or didn't need much money, a lot of times there were some churches that allowed them to have singers as much as they wanted to have them. And, they'll do a split with the church and a split for themselves. Before the churches got so big and so elaborate, they could come and help them raise money for the building funds. But then later on, they got to the point where they don't have time for the quartet singing. So it's a blessing that we do have him, and you do have some churches. And we thank God we have another church in this area that the pastor, or our DJ, Brother James Scott, he has found favor with his pastor that he allows him to bring singers to his church. But I just thank God the timing is right, and the preacher that is having it at his church, he fellowships, and he have people that support him and he support them. So we can rest assured that God is going to have people in the building. But I just think it's that season too. I think people that believe in what I do are going to show out. And they are going to be a blessing financially as well as spiritually. And that's what it's all about. Because we realize that you all may have to stay the night if y'all don't go ahead on to Monroe that night after you finish. We realize that you'll probably have to stay the night and all of that. So all of that causes, and we realize that you all stepped out on faith. And because of that, somebody's going to bless. God is going to send somebody to bless. They realize, how many guys is it?
It's 10 of us.
7. And we know y'all going to have to eat and all of that. So somebody's going to bless. And we believe that. And I'm glad that you are confident. And I'm glad that you already know about me. You know that I'm going to do all I can to make sure I invite everybody I can. And so going to put those letters out to the churches. And it's just like the invitation when Jesus invite people. Whosoever will, let them come. So we're going to put it out there. But we're just going to let them know that it do take finances. And I'm not just going to put it out there and say it's an open door. And so since it's an open door, it's just no money needed. Because when you just say free or free admission and all that kind of stuff, people play games with that. So we're going to say it's open door admission, but we are asking that when you get there, be on purpose in your heart. If you can, be on purpose in your heart to bring a $10 or more offering. And I'm gonna tell you about me. When I go to those kind of service, I go to asking somebody, look, I'm going to church or I'm going to this service. Will you give me $10, $5? Will you loan me $10, $5? And I really don't like to go to church without giving something in God's service. And that's just where I'm at in life. I always feel that when you go to a service, you need to bless the house of God or bless the people who are ministering for God. So that's where I'm at. So you go ahead on and you invite the people far and near. And again, I told you we wanted to make it a networking program, a promotions program. We're inviting all the preachers and we're inviting all the pastor auxiliaries, any auxiliary that bring gospel music to their church to come out so they can see you all's ministry. And then we're believing that you all are the kind of people that as you all network and sell your pictures, sell your CDs, and give your cards out, if somebody call you and say they coming to Chicago, down through St. Louis and all the way up to Chicago, anybody you know that's a promoter, that you'll be willing to call them for those groups. So we're also asking any group that want to come and surrender 2 selections that they might be able to be seen by your ministry and that you can recommend them. Or either, when do you have your anniversary again?
Our anniversary is February 26th.
February the 26th, and I know it's already set for this year. I still got to get there too, Ray.
But come on, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, it's already set for this year. And can you tell us some of the artists that you're going to have on that?
I sure can. We having our big anniversary. We have the Highway QC,
yes,
Spencer Taylor, the legendary Godfather, Spencer Taylor. And then we have David Hammond and the Chosen Disciples.
My boy.
Yep, from Columbus, Georgia. And then we also have our good friend Sean Brown and the Boys.
Yes, St. Louis.
From St. Louis, yeah. And then we got some of the baddest Chicago groups there is.
Right.
We have the Mighty Majestic.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
We have the Douglas Singers.
Yes, Lord, they good.
Then we have the Inspiration Charms.
Okay. The Inspiration, okay.
And it's only $15.
Only $15. Is that the tickets or that's at the door?
That's the tickets. It's $20 at the door. But what we do, we like to show hospitality. So anybody that come out of town, they bring their ID showing that they, from out of state. We still honor the door price.
Okay, and give that date.
The ticket price. I'm sorry, the ticket price.
Yeah, give that date again.
February 26th.
February the 26th. But now,
go
ahead.
I was just going to say it's going to be at the Home of Life Missionary Baptist Church, where the pastor is Johnny Henderson. It's going to be 4650 West Madison Street in Chicago. Doors open at 3 o'clock. It's going to kick off at 4 o'clock sharp.
Okay. I don't know who's calling me, but I'm streaming on my phone, so I cannot answer you. We got it live on the phone, so I cannot answer the cell phone, okay? All right. Well, I see my sister was calling, probably telling me to come get my Christmas dinner. So I'm going to get over there, though. And then I see my girlfriend, promoter, Sister Sylvia Jackson was calling me, but she's probably listening. So, Sylvia, I can't answer you right now, girl. But anyway, go ahead on, Ray. Invite the people out, and we'll be having some more interviews with you on the different our different DJs will interview you throughout the next couple weeks. But go ahead on and invite the people to come out on January the 20th.
January 20th. It's going down. All roads is going to lead to New Home Missionary Baptist Church, 49443 Dummy Line Road, number 2. Tick Fall, Louisiana, from my understanding, it's just on the outside of Hammond, Louisiana. And if you want to come have a good time, that's going to be the place to be. Because we don't come with our shout shoes.
Amen.
And we come in to praise God.
That's right.
So if you come in expecting God to do something, you need to be in that place because God is going to do it.
That's right. That's right. Because singing is good. Singing is good for the soul. It's good for lifting the spirit. It's good for letting people know that they can go on and that everything gonna be all right.
Yes.
Well, I thank you, Ray. I thank you so much for taking our time. Tell your wife, forgive us for having to stop from enjoying your family to call a radio station. But she already know this is what we do, huh?
Right.
All right. Well, we appreciate you, Ray, and we want y'all to have safe travel, and we're gonna put all we got into it so we can pack the church and also have a blessed time.
Yes. We're excited. We're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to meeting you guys too, meeting the people outside of Hammond, Louisiana.
Right.
So we can't wait.
I know that's right. I know that's right. We anxious, they anxious, you anxious. Yeah, we anxious for to have a great time.
We're gonna sing "Put Your Trust in Jesus."
What else y'all gonna sing? Tell them something else you might sing. Something that might not even be on the CD. Something you gonna sing.
Yeah, we may give y'all a little new songs that's gonna be on our upcoming EP. We may do something of that nature. We may sing "Kind of God We Serve." Your blessing is on the way. Backpack train.
Okay.
Ain't no telling. We might sing. I heard you like another song too.
Which one?
Ride On King.
Oh, I love that.
You like that?
Oh, I love that.
I heard you like that.
Yeah, I love that one. That's one of my requests.
Yeah, we definitely may hit that for you. But like I said, we come in there with a mind frame of praising God.
Right.
The Word of God tells us, enter His gates with thanksgiving, enter His courts with praise.
That's right.
And that's what we're going to do.
All right. Well, y'all got it. That's God's Posse all the way from the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, planning on blowing their way in January. And again, I told you if it's cold, just put your coat on, get in the car, come on there. It will not be cold in the church. By no way. All right, then, and we're going to go ahead on and play this next song by God's Posse. And it's called Your Blessing Is On the Way. Matter of fact, you're going to be blessed on January the 20th. All right. God bless you. Thank you, Ray.
God bless you. Thank you.
All right.